Hi, how's it going? Today I wanted to show you my Neofinetia falcata, both of them actually, but one is in bloom and the other is soon to be in bloom. And so I wanted to show off these gorgeous plants and kind of show you what to expect from your Neofinetia, if you have one. And if you don't, you should get one because they're amazing. I love them. Anyway, I bought both of these plants from New World Orchids. I got them online, and they were very reasonably priced. This one is a Kisei Gyoku, and this one is just a generic furan, but I believe that it is somewhat variegated in its leaves. Maybe not. It could just be the sun that is kind of changing the color of the leaves on this one. But no matter, it's still beautiful. Anyway, I've had these plants for just about a year, and this one has never flowered for me before. The other one has. Actually, when I purchased it, it was flowering. So, this guy I recently repotted. Not super recently, but you can already see how much algae is growing in the sphagnum moss. This is a happy plant. This plant has what they call bean-shaped leaves, I believe. And as you can see, there's the spike, and here are the gorgeous flowers. And they're tiny, but they smell incredible. They smell like a combination of jasmine and vanilla. Really fantastic scent. Delicate, lovely flowers. I love them. And I don't usually like things that are pure white, but this is just so, so delicate and beautiful. It's classy. That's what I think. Now you can see this one has green tipped roots, but Neofinetia falcatas come with many different root tips, different colored root tips. This one, for instance, the furan, has mud colored root tips. So not red, but mud colored, and you can see what that means. They're lovely. They just are lovely plants. Now this guy over here is sort of sideways because when I repotted him, or her, I don't know, it had this funny sort of, the way that the roots were growing kind of made it impossible for me to pot it standing upright. So I just went with it and I potted it sideways and it seems totally fine. In fact, it has this massive root at the bottom here. I don't know if you can see it grew all the way out, which is very amusing. Anyway, this one you can see has a flower spike. It has not bloomed yet, but it is going to bloom. And the reason I know that it is a few days away from blooming is because it's got the little tails. See the little tails? They kind of look like tadpoles. They're so cute. Come on, focus. Focus. Really doesn't want to focus. There we go. So you see the little tails? Well, those are the tails on the flowers. And so these tails have only just recently appeared within the past day. So I know that in a few days, these buds are going to turn white and then open and then smell splendid. And I have six flowers that will open on this beautiful plant. Whereas here I've got 4, but this one's a little guy, little baby. Now, of course, these are mature plants, so I joke when I say that it's a little baby, but they will continue to grow. Now, one last thing I wanted to show you is that when the flower spike pops out, it's sometimes unclear if it's a flower spike or a keiki. Now, the thing about the Neofinetias is that they are fond of shooting out these little keikis that I don't really think they're keikis because I don't think they grow separate roots. I think that it's just the way that the plant grows. It just has these little offshoots. And eventually, the plant will continue to grow and make more and more offshoots and look more and more fascinating and interesting. But in the back here, I just wanted to show you the back of the plant because there's this little nub thing kind of sticking out over there. Now that most likely is another one of those offshoots. That's what the offshoot looked like before it popped out. but it's also kind of what the flower spike looked like. So, you know, it's a bit unclear. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye-bye.